Will be a big weekend of racing, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the Hams I-5 Challenge Series here up in Lebanon and down in Roseburg on Sunday. We'll tell you a little more about that a little later on.
23.56.
23.56. You can keep track of the times if you pick up a program, just $1, and we'll have some prizes given away to those lucky numbers on the program at intermission.
Second lap on him now.
Give him another
24.45.
24.45. 24.45. Well, 11L. Yeah, I would say L though. 11L.
I need to know.
Who would know that? Oh, look at his tires. That's a limited. That's not a good stop.
24.65.
24.
He knows better. 27.02. He's the one that said
27.02. 27.02 for Robert Carroll in car number 44S. 11S coming out on the track from Corvallis. That's Fred Ferris. Fred Ferris sponsored by Arnold Beggs Tire in Philomath, Ferris Construction, and KAR Fabricating in Corvallis.
28.04. 23.35.
23.35. 23.35 for Fred Ferris and 11. $1 at the front gate. If you want to pick up one, keep track of times, get some information in them.
23.01.
And 23.01.
26.57.
26.57 for Nowak. Oh, shirt. 25.92. Junction City.
27.19.
27.19 for Hardesty. Robert Sprague has a new car. In case you haven't noticed, you'll check that out during time trial. Interesting little story behind that we'll get to.
27.04.
27.04.
23.80.
23.80. Oh, God. What?
23.63.
23.63.
25.66.
25.66. 25.66. I'm losing everything I have ever learned in my life. It's all just going right.
Time for a career change?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I'll take up singing or something. 26.08. 26.
23.46.
23.46. 23.46. Yeah, already. Oh, yeah, let me have that. Thank you.
23.
9.
24.80.
24.80. 24.80 for Cooper. Wise. Please. Yes, please.
24.97. 23.13.
23.13 for Randall. Sponsored by the Alpine Tavern, Highwater Bob's Mobile, and Ron Freeman.
.03.
23.03. And who the hell is this? What's that say? Ken Jameson. Is he going to drive both of them?
We need to put your times on.
Okay, we got to give him. Didn't get anything on that, Ed.
22.05.
22.05. 22. Shit. I never got this guy. I saw him out there and I didn't get him. Unless that's... it can't be.
22.
0.20.
25.25.
25.25. 25.25. For what appears to be Lad Jeffers. Please. 25.36. 25.36 for car number 57. I need him, and who else do I need? Not sure about.
25 flat.
25 even.
24.43.
24.43.
.79.
23.7.
21.32.
21.32 for Henderson.
.96.
20.96. 23.12. 23.12. Really?
22.77.
22.77.
22.10.
22.10. Twenty-two point six one.
20.76.
20.76. 20.76 for Halsey.
.43.
20.43.
23.55.
55. 23.55. Yeah, I think he is because those tires, they look pretty. greedy. So what? So maybe Jameson is driving 2 cars tonight? Is that the deal? Because one. Can they do that? Is that legal to do that?
23.47.
23.47.
29.03.
29.03. It's probably not Jameson, but then again it could be because Kenny Lee Jameson's regular car 24J, somebody is in it and driving it, so we'll try.
21.12.
21.12 for McDougal. Two, three.
21.91.
21.91. 21.91 for Likens. Will the real Ken Jameson please step forward? Yeah, I bet it is.
21.90.
21.90.
Glad you're excited, Pete.
Big time. 22.65. 22.65 for Jameson. Lap me around.
22.48.
22.48.
21.50.
21.50. 21. 21.55. 21.55. And 21 flat for me.
21.59.
21.59 for Soul. $21.78.
20.85.
20.85. 20.85. Bye.
20.55.
20.55.
22.89.
22.89 for Jack Carroll in 45L. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea.
19.76.
What was that?
19.76.
Yeah, that Jim wouldn't time in that fast. 18.79. 18.79 for Bentley. $18.74.
19.55.
19.55. 19.55 for Hooker in car number 93. Sponsored by Performance Associates of Springfield. Big B Tire, Oregon Janitorial, Top Quality Paint and Body Shop, and KSND. 19.64. 18.92. 18.92 for Gary Bennett. $18.87. 18.66. 18.66. $18.41. 19.72 for Mark. Mark, sponsored by Tom's Country 4x4 in Tri-City, Union Gap Auto Wreckers, and Barney's Shirts and Trophies. 19.69. 18.78. 18.78 for Jimmy Potter, car number 10. $18.85. 19.80. 19.80 for Shelley Bennett. $19.03. 19.03. $18.76. 19.08. And by the way, that car is for sale. 66. Country Kitchen in Reedsport. 19.65. 19.65. 19.5. 18.95 for Collins. $18.54. 21.78. 21.78 for Greg Baumgartner. $22.33. 20.24. 20.24. Information route? Yeah. On the road.
36 just came in.
Great.
19.81.
19.81. 17.93. 17. Machine service. 17.67.
24.
Six for car number 4. Lots of 4s. What is it? Wait, 30 what? Oh, not yet. 24.41.
21.66.
21. For Clint Willis in car number 66. And now Robert Sprague, and yes, that is a different car for Robert Sprague this week. Car number 27. 17.77. 17.77 for Robert Sprague. Sponsored by Pac West Glass, Area Glass and Mirror, and Belknap Glass and Solar. 17.36. 17.36 for Robert Sprague, that new car, and that is the fast time today for the Superstock. Robert Sprague purchasing the car from Brian Holmide, Monty English's car that he drove, car number 70, if you recall. If you've been here earlier, that's that car that Sprague. 19.11. 19.11 for Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson driving car number 20. From Coburg.
19.32.
19.32. 19.32. 20.78. 20.13. 20.1. All right, this first modified, car number 15, that's Chuck Holden Jr. driving it. It'll get
23.40.
23.40. Holden Jr., sponsored by Jerry Jackson's Precision Mufflers in Corvallis, Loops Auto Wreckers in Albany, Park Brothers Body Shop in Sweet Home, and Southside Repair in Corvallis. Modified out here tonight. Similar to sprint cars, but more economical and not as souped up. What number is that? 7. Car number 7, that's Dan Timmings of Milwaukee, Oregon. Modified versions of other cars.
22.66.
22.66. 22.66. Dave Hess from Hillsboro. Dave Hess. We'll get all these drivers in a little heat race for you. Or would like more information, you can contact Don Weiss in the pits after the races.
25.19.
Become a major racing event in itself, these modifieds.
24.25.
24.25. 24 point. That'll be something that you can check out at 4 laps for the trophy. John Tester way out in front. Oh, everybody going sideways. The suspension in these fever cars. Similar looking cars. Nice red paint jobs. Darrell Cooper and then Billy Moore. Oh, Tester. Tester's all over the road. Here comes Darrell Cooper, look out! Oh, that was close. Darrell Cooper diving into second place. Billy Moore having trouble. Here comes Jeffers right back at him. Jeffers up awful high in 2. Brad Jeffers. John Tester still the leader, 57. It's Tester taking the white flag now. 1 more lap to go. Here comes Jeffers. Last. Cooper moves him out. Darrell Cooper maintaining second. Jeffers coming right back at him. Tester breezing around. Jeffers up high, trying to get around Cooper. Tester, followed by Cooper and Jeffers. Oh. Yeah. And our trophy. Power everything. One beautiful car. Our trophy car from Kendall Ford. Remember to sign up for a special drawing that we will have at intermission. You can sign up at the necessary. You just sign up when you get a chance. Back at the photo booth, check out some nice photos, and we'll be giving away prizes during intermission. And the trophy car tonight, trophy girl Stephanie Hayden, a junior from Churchill High. John Tester under a lot of pressure there. It's not easy being handed. DJ Cahill. John Randall. Number 11S in the second row from Corvallis, Fred Ferris. 95 per date. Everything you see tonight on videotape available for you. Just $19.95 per date. Under the green, here we go. John Randall pulling out in front. Randall in 30. Moving into second place. Cahill right there. Here comes Christian. Christian pulling quickly up on John Randall. Now Fred Ferris making his move. Christian on the It is Christian with the inside move. John Randall coming back now on the outside. Here comes Randall. Cahill and Ferris. WEA Racing and West End Auction sponsors. Randall hanging in there on the outside, taking a longer way around. Still Randall in second. Cahill having DJ Cahill into third. It is still Christian and Randall. White flag coming out. One more lap to go for Tom Christian. Now moving up on Randall. Here comes Randall now. Christian, Randall, and Ferris. Christian, Randall, Ferris, and Cahill. Beautiful color. And our trophy girls stay. Yeah, good job, Tom. He's happy.
Super.
Okay, let's get it just right there. Oh, what a cheesy smile. Tom's done this before, hasn't he? You've been 45L from Eugene, that's Jack Carroll. And the yellow 24J from Junction City. For sale from Marcola, Mitch Groshung. And car number 55, also from Junction City, Troy Likens. Jameson and Carroll. Jameson on the outside, Carroll down low. Jack Carroll. And now Jameson. Tight into two. They're even. Oh, Jack having a little trouble there. First time here at the Speedway this year, Troy Likens in 55. Likens getting used to the Speedway. Here comes Carroll back up. Jack Carroll, Likens on the outside, tight into three. Still Jameson and Likens. Groshong into third. Jameson and Likens. Likens pulling up now. Into three. Likens trying an inside move, hits a little dirt. It is still Jameson, Likens, and Groshung. There goes Carroll spinning out. Likens and Jameson putting the pressure on, coming around. Ew! Jameson by a nose. Thunderbird from Kendall Ford of Eugene, a major sponsor here at the Eugene Speedway. Put it in gear, Kenny. There he comes. We'll wait till he get his helmet. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a star. Trophy girl again, Stephanie Hayden from Churchill High. $18D, the four-cylinder of Lee Duncan. And car number 56 from Santa Clara, Steve. I wonder if they can hear me down at that left end. I ain't getting much. Halsey. And the second row, Ed Daniels takes a look at him. And gives him the green. Steve Halsey, look out. Halsey moving up into second place. It is John Henderson, 74. Henderson from Bonita. Shreve and Duncan. Here comes Halsey moving up on Henderson. Steve Halsey getting closer now. Duncan moving. Here comes Halsey. John Henderson still with that lead. Henderson awaiting the white flag. Here comes Halsey. Henderson and Halsey. One more lap to go. Oh, this is where Steve Halsey is. Henderson fighting him off. It's Henderson. Henderson doing a fine job. Checkered flag coming out for Steve Halsey. Looks like he had a little trouble there in turn 3 and definitely pulled
Jim
up.
gets a good shot of that Jim's video.
Are you close? Here he comes, John Henderson. Yeah. Good job, John. Trophy car. Good job, John. And Luca Cappiello. Car number 93 from Springfield, Bob Hooker. Wilson. And car number 18 from Roseburg, Harlan Cohen. Hooker with that brand new IROC out in front. Whoa, nice driving by Harlan Cohen's. Cohen's moving. Nice looking machines. Here comes Cohen's inside of Hooker. Harlan. Luca having trouble out of turn 2, and we got a yellow. Wilson, here we go. No problem. Hooker and Wilson. Just 2 laps for the trophy now. Mark Wilson moving up on Hooker. Wilson looking to get around Hooker. He makes it close. Cohen's, Hooker, Wilson, and Cappiello. Is for sale. Our trophy car again from Kendall Ford of Eugene. Harlan Cohen's, ladies and gentlemen. Owens from Roseburg, and the Slice car, which is for sale. Car number 35. Frank Brewer. The gentleman from the coast, car number 67, Doyle Dendy. What was it, 17-3? The A Trophy Dash, 4 laps for the trophy. Here we go. Robert Sprague and Collins. Brewer and Sprague. Here comes Dendy into third. Doyle Dendy right behind Robert Sprague. It is Frank. And so is Doyle. Here comes Robert Sprague. Sprague and Brewer. Look at Sprague. That's a different move for him. He usually goes on the outside. Sprague. Do it. Dendy trying to get around Frank Brewer. Brewer holding him off. Brewer is a veteran of this circuit, and he knows. Dendy trying to find a way around Frank Brewer. Robert Sprague with the lead. Robert Sprague, Frank Brewer, Dendy, and Collins. This year, a little earlier, of 16.8. Sprague.
Yeah, that used to be the car and helmet track record at 18.
Right.
1683. Still
coal mine, yeah.
But we had a
helmet. There he is, Robert Sprague, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. A trophy car from Kendall Ford of Hang on to that medal. Gets a hold of that trophy. His dad has won more than just one of those trophies. Springfield. What is Carol doing? What is Carol doing? Here we go. John Tester. Tester 57. Whoa, getting out in front and having a heck of trouble. Into it there. These fever cars, the handling is questionable, just your regular suspension, and that's what happens. You get by Danny Bell. Danny Bell, car number 4. It is Hardesty, Bell, Billy Moore, Darrell Cooper now moving up along with Dave Chambers. 3. Bell on the outside of Hardesty. Okay. Car number 4, Bell on the outside. Oh, he's shooting way high. He's hanging on to it. Good move by Bell. Hardesty. Dave Chambers now wants to get into second. Chambers on the outside of Hardesty, 52. Chambers into second place. Whoa. It is still Bell and Chambers. Dave Chambers catching up real quickly to Bell. Chambers slowing down to a halt here in turn 4, and that'll bring out the yellow flag. And he's trying to come off. It's back under the green. Here comes Chambers. Chambers trying to get on the inside of Bell. Bell holds him off. It is still Bell and Chambers. Of Bell. Carroll getting out of the way. Again, getting close. Chambers on the outside. There's no room. Danny Bell. And Chambers into the lead. Dave Chambers. Watch out, Chambers! Oh, boy. Through a Jeffers. Whoa, Jeffers lost a tire. Look at him go. And Chambers, the winner. Chambers. And here we go. Under the green, it's Begley. Steve Begley from Roseburg jumping out in front. It is Begley and it is Begley, Moore, Cahill, Allen, Ferris moving up. Up underneath. Moore taking a stab at it. Moore right on the tail of Begley. Begley and Moore, and then Cahill. Three-way battle. It is still Begley and Moore. Moore, ooh, getting real close. Moore's up awful high in that turn. And Begley hanging on, a big machine. Christian through the debris. Chuck Christian into third. Look at Christian go. Christian weaving to the inside. Christian wants second. What a move! Christian into the lead. He just took it away from him. He stole him blind. Christian. Chuck Christian. Christian with the lead. Chuck Christian. Begley in second. Chuck Christian doing a fine job of racing. Christian with a big lead. Here comes Cahill up on Begley for second. Cahill. One more lap to go. One more lap. Here we go. and Ferris. Checkered flag on its way out. Chuck Christian. Greg Baumgartner in 167. Here we go. Ron Tester. It is Ron Tester, 67 seed. A restart.
Baumgartner just lost something in the middle of the back.
In the yellow 24, Jamison into second place. Tester with a lead. Here comes Jamison, though. And Troy Likens coming up. Kenny Lee Jamison in that yellow 24 making the move now. Right behind Tester. Troy Likens trying to get around Groshong. Likens. Here comes Likens on the outside of Groshong, trying to take third. Troy Likens making an impression in this division. His first time here at the Eugene Speedway this year. Into second. All righty, that's Jamison. Kenny Lee Jamison, 24. Likens closing the gap, but he's running out of time. The checkered flag for Kenny Lee Jamison. Jamison. A lot of them tonight for some great racing action. Heat race for our Soul. Oh, watch out, Alexander. Oh, the slug just smacked him. Not much you can do in that situation. Doug Alexander getting out of control and definite damage to Alexander's car, and we'll see how bad. West 6th in Eugene, complete car care and detailing. In Shreve, sponsored by Ham. And Lynn Shreve Mobile Home Roofing. Alrighty. Kind of an interesting lineup there. and from Warrenton, Oregon, Burnett. Bob Soule lengthening the lead now. Burnett and Henderson. John Henderson outside and into second place. Henderson L getting ready for the white flag, and one more lap to go. John's picking up some ground. He's running out of time. Winning that heat race, John Henderson finishing second, and Ed Burnett third. Tony Augustine and Shelley Bennett. Shelley Bennett on the outside. There goes Shelley. Shelley Bennett. His first race in a long time. Ooh, Lancaster making a smooth spin. And we got a yellow. Here we go. It is Bennett and Augustine, and then racing again here at the Eugene Speedway. Tony pulling up now, getting a little closer to Shelley. White flag, one more lap to go. So it's just Bennett and Augustine now. Here comes Tony, checkered flag. Here we go, under the green. Bob Hooker and Tom Wagoner and Denny Holland smack it into the pole out there. Came over there. All right, real close in turn 4. Waiting for the green. Here we go. Special in third, Potter in fourth. Oh, getting real close. Dirt flying on the back stretch. It's the Slice car in the home insulation special. Here comes Gary Bennett. Harlan Cohen's holding off Gary Bennett. Cohen's and Bennett and then Wilson. Here comes Cohen's. Cohen's maintaining the trying to make his move. Bennett down low. Here comes Bennett on the outside of Cohen's now. He's going to try that maneuver. And we'll have a yellow. Tom Wagner just can't get going. And we got a yellow. Okay, here we go. Nope. All right, it's Cohen's and Bennett. The slight Bennett wants to do something. Bennett's getting real close now. Gary Bennett in his last. Wow! Gary Bennett taking a checkered flag. Here we go. Bentley and Collins. Collins and Bentley. Look at Cohen to do that and not end up with not a whole lot of damage. Bill Pearson, Terry Bentley, and Robert Sprague. 1, 2, 3. Pearson in that. Bentley, there goes Robert Sprague. Sprague into second place, and Bentley's got something wrong now. Robert Sprague trying to get around Bill Pearson. Pearson is driving. Pearson, one more lap to go now. No problem. Checkered flag for Robert Sprague. Modifieds, looking forward to home base of racing in Portland and a lot more cars. All right, car number 124, that's Dave Hess from Hillsboro. And into the lead is car number 4 now. Holden Sr. And car number 7, Dan Timmings of Milwaukee. Don Weiss bringing all these drivers down here, getting them together. It's definitely a more economical way to go as far as these cars go. That is still Tom Meisner of Portland, car number 4. Chuck Holden Jr. in 5th. As they all kind of get used to the Eugene. Number 15, and oh, having a little bit of trouble. Watch out. Whoa. Ooh, enthusiasm spurts forth. Okay, starting in the pole position from car number 321. That is Daryl Cooper. Car number 52 from Harrisburg, Dave Chambers. Success from Eugene, Jim Allen. Rendell from Corvallis. Car number 121, Ron Hansen. Lisa Nowak. Lisa out in front. John Tester in the lead. Lisa dropping back now. Tester, Bell. Here comes Bell. Danny Bell, car number 4. Bell and Cooper. In case you're wondering, car number 35 is not officially in the race. By Begley, moving up on slower traffic and Robert Carroll right now. Bell and Begley. Here comes Begley up on Bell now. 4 in the door. Steve Begley taking over the lead. Steve Begley with the lead. Benny Moore making a move. Moore on the inside. Christian into third. Tom Christian. It is still Begley. Fred Ferris trying to get around Danny Bell. Ferris fighting for 4th. Ferris and Begley on the back stretch. Christian and Moore, what a battle. There goes Christian. Comes Christian. Christian now ready to attack Begley. Begley and Christian, and then Moore. 3-man race right now. There goes Christian. Christian on the back stretch. Loses a lot of ground. Now Benny Moore. Ron Hansen and Begley and Moore, an interesting matchup. Begley with that one. Carroll's car now out of turn 2. Emerald Cycle Parts on Franklin. Chevy World on Highway 99 North in Eugene. New track, first time used down there, 1/3 of a mile track. It's just on top Sunday in Roseburg of that weekend, August the 2nd. At various speedways in our area. Oh, where's that stand?
Come already?
Coming out tonight and bringing those modifieds up here. Those were interesting vehicles. And Begley and Benny Moore and Ferris, they're all running out of time in this main event. There goes Ben. Rendell. Four on the back stretch now. Benny Moore, Steve Begley. In the 4th row, John Henderson from Bonita. Can we get everybody to stand? So busy trying to get the names. Yeah, stay with you. Try and stay with. In car number 36, and that's your lineup. Sportsman, Maine. All right, it is Carroll and Jameson. third. Can he lead Jamison right behind him? On the outside, there's Mitch Groshong into the lead. Shreve into second place. Lynn Shreve. Henderson. '83 and John Henderson 70. Boy, oh boy, look at him go. The racing he's doing tonight. The slug, watch out, it's a sandwich. Stuck behind the slower traffic, and that gave Jamison what he needed. On Henderson. And then Troy Likens in fifth, number 55. Henderson. Oh, he's ever so close in the outside. Jamison with that inside move. Henderson. Jamison and Henderson, watch out, slower. Traffic, Lynn Shreve second, Bob has had some close calls, but he's still in the lead. There goes Soul on the inside. Now Soul is after Jamison. and then by Henderson, and he's still out in front. Getting real close now. Closer and closer. The slower traffic may play. One, two, three. It is close now into turn 4. Lynn Here comes Soul. One more stab at it. Shreve will go down low. It is still Jameson. Goes Bob Soul. Jameson down low. Now it is Jameson. Here comes Lynn Shreve. Can he lead Jameson? Oh no! Now, Jameson has fought a ball off. It is Jameson. The slug. It's Jameson. Jameson. Augustine and then Shelley Bennett. Cap the yellow, Bob Shelly Bennett on the backstretch. Shelly Bennett. Oh! And get. Mark Wilson from Coburg. All right. And Hooker, Harlan Cohen's in. Harlan Cohen's the slice car trying to get. Bennett is slowed down. Bennett going a lot slower. Mark Wilson. Off of turn 3, and we're back under the yellow. And Wilson sticking like glue to Bennett. Here comes Robert. They have done this before. Here comes Robert Sprague. This waits to make his move. It is still the home. Coming up, trying to get around Wilson. Luca Capiello. Bennett backing off. This race ain't over yet. Bentley fifth. For fourth, Dendy chasing. His new machine. Dendy, Bennett, Wilson, and Bentley. Craig head through the back. Last shot at it. Robert Sprague and Doyle. Are all three main event winners. Those three winners will be presented with trophies.